I'm gonna give you the blizzard. There weren't a lot of makeup artists that could actually beat. I want to leave a legacy. I want to leave something for my children, and that's what I want to give. So if you say who is Michelle David, just say love.
Michelle David.
You did knock my picture down.
Hello and welcome back to the Delagraentiss show. I am still here with the one and only Michelle David, and we are doing makeup. You notice I did it really soft this time. So nothing had to
Don't give up.
nothing had to fall from the wall.
Thank you so much.
Okay, so I'm curious, what is your first step? My first step is usually kind of like a primer that kind of keeps makeup on. I don't like wear makeup in regular everyday life, but on stage or interviews or things like that. What's your first step for makeup?
Well, after I wash my face, which I've already done, I usually put, I like NYX.
Okay.
I like the primer, so I
Okay.
put that on already.
Okay.
I have not too many dark spots, but I do. So I love to put on the, what do you call it, Pro Concealer to take away some of, my little dark spots here and there. I wanted to add, I love doing makeup. It's therapy for me also. It calms my nerves. I'm not really nervous before I go on stage, but usually this is my moment.
It's kind of like a meditation.
A meditation. I've already talked to the audience while I'm putting on my makeup.
Okay.
I've already said my prayer. My table, as you can see, is already, there's clarity.
Okay.
There's clarity on the table. Now, by the end, chaotic. But I start off knowing what I'm doing.
You purposely,
I purposely
organize everything.
Yeah. If I start off messy, then I don't think I can't function.
And then it's not
can't
therapeutic.
function. No, I can't function. So I do that first, and then after that, I don't wear liquid foundation.
Okay.
Because I sweat heavily and I will start itching. So I've learned that the Studio Fix is perfect coverage for me.
Perfect.
And she makes me look flawless, if I can say that. No.
Yes, you
but I love it.
can.
No, I'm still
Yes,
growing.
you can.
I'm still growing. I have moments where I'm like, I don't mind looking dewy.
Okay.
But I think, like I said, as you get older, dewy can look greasy.
Okay.
And it doesn't give that youthful.
Yeah.
That's a mouthful. Youthful glow. So I try to take away as much shine as I can. And then as it oxidizes, then it gives a little bit of that, you got that healthy glow.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then I do go for a liquid foundation, but I just don't do it everywhere. I use it as kind of like as a concealer, like specifically around my eyes. And so I just, put a little dew on my mask.
Okay.
On my mask. Yeah.
You gonna put a mask?
I know, I was gonna say.
Okay, I get you.
Oh my God. Sometimes you do sit in the train and you're like, this is so strange to be so free to breathe. Just like,
yes.
Are you sure?
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 It's true. But I've always admired your skin. What do you do as a daily routine?
I would say that when I had a facial years ago for the first time, the lady told me, she was like, if you do these 3 things, you will always look younger than you are. She said you have to cleanse your skin. As a man, you need to make a point to exfoliate or scrub your skin. Because you can take more scrub than most women.
Yes.
And moisturize. She said you got to make sure your skin is not dry, especially the skin on your face.
Right.
So I make a point to do that and drink lots of water. Yeah, this is my sponge water. I can do it. And sleep. Which sometimes can be,
That's a struggle.
Yeah, but you got to do it. Even if I'm a big fan of naps.
Oh, aren't they the best? Oh,
really?
Give me that 5 minutes.
Oh, see, just to be still.
Just the thought of it now. I'm gonna take.
So we did.
Should we do it? I'm new. I'm so new right now.
No, but it's really true though.
No,
To just
I
take a
have
moment to
to.
just be quiet.
Oh, it's the
Like even if you don't
best.
even fall all the way in sleep, but you just be quiet and
It's the
still.
best. Yes. You know, they had this little meme, I think you call it a meme, of this little girl when she goes, he said, "What's wrong? I'm tired. I'm sleepy. I want to go to sleep." When? Now. I'm like that. I got to go down. If I get it, I have to go down. Give me
Well,
my little 5 seconds and I'm good.
I have to give it to my niece, Mackenzie. She was 3, and I was visiting them in Houston, where I'm from, and at a certain point, she literally left the family group. She went and grabbed a blanket. She
Listen.
went and got a pillow. She laid down on the couch and she put herself to sleep.
See,
She took
that's
a nap.
maturity.
Literally. And a little child shall lead them. I'm like,
Yes.
you better get it.
When I gotta go, I gotta
Uh-huh.
go. I gotta go. But I do have a hard time, yeah, sleeping or
Oh,
going
yeah?
to sleep because my mind is always racing.
I understand that.
And I'm always, I guess I'm conditioned because I get home from the shows around 2, in the morning.
Yeah.
And you can't just immediately go, well, at least I can't
Oh,
immediately
yeah.
go
Most
to
artists
sleep.
have that.
Yes, my adrenaline is still running. So even the times that I'm not working, I still have that where I'm
Oh,
just
excellent.
up. And
Really?
that's when I can write.
Oh, yeah, but that's the thing.
But rest is important. One other thing I've learned as you grow more mature
Talk
is
about it,
that
man.
not to use that much concealer underneath because it will age you. So
But that's
I'm
the reason
still
why I use the
learning.
liquid rather than the powder.
Yeah, yeah.
So as not to accentuate
Yeah.
any lines
But I
that may
actually
want
use
to appear.
both.
Okay.
I put both because I do like that glamour Hollywood kind
Okay.
of,
Okay.
Now, granted, those who have been to my show, well, I'm getting better.
Okay.
But by the end, I am so wet and so drenched that sometimes makeup kind of disappears. So now I'm putting it on even harder.
Okay, but
Yeah,
that's the
yeah,
reason
yeah.
why I use this. This it's kind of like a tinted moisturizer because you can put it on before the rest of your makeup, but you can also put it on afterwards, and
Oh.
it kind of sets everything. I learned it from.
Ah,
I
okay.
want to say. I don't. I'm not. I won't pronounce her name correctly, but
Okay.
she's also American and lives in Berlin.
Oh, okay.
Onia. I'm so sorry. In any case, okay.
Miss
So
Girly. Miss
yeah,
Girly.
it's her. Yeah,
Oh,
her.
okay.
Her.
Her.
She said it. Okay, so what step are you on now?
Oh,
Are you
now
setting, baking?
I'm setting and baking.
Okay, these
I
are
love
makeup
that. I
terms,
know it's
makeup
old.
terminology.
I think it's old, but I don't think too many people do it that much anymore. But I love it. It does
Okay.
something for me.
Okay.
So
It's kind of like
yeah,
your highlighter,
it's
your.
my highlighter.
Okay, are
Now
you using this powder to do that?
I am
Can I
using.
stick a finger in there and put some
Yeah, sure.
on the just on the ball of my
Oh,
forehead?
I
On
didn't
my
mind sharing my
burger
brush with you. You didn't have to use your finger. But
No, but it's also something to. Thank you. But there's also
it's
something
okay.
that just. Yeah.
Yeah.
Subtle.
Just subtle. So, but my favorite
Just
part,
subtle.
this is subtle. Well, you know what?
No,
That's actually how that came about. Well, I used to do more. I used to put a lot of different stripes and stuff on my face, and
You saw it one
they
day and
mean
you were
something.
like,
Well, they were like, "Oh, Michelle, we like that." And I was like, "Ah ha ha!" But then I realized it can be beautiful.
really does have a history.
Even though these represent sadness and love and pain, and that's another time.
Yeah,
another
but it's
story.
history.
But it's history. Yeah.
Now speaking about sadness and love and pain.
Yes.
This is a question that, for me, it kind of remains a hot button question. You know, you've lost some people close to you.
Yeah, I have. My mom died the year before COVID, and that was still fresh, but now I'm able to smile and not cry at the drop of a hat,
But this is the
Yeah.
question that I have because I could never fathom losing my parents. I really couldn't fathom losing anyone in my immediate family, but specifically not a parent. And
Yeah.
I just seriously wonder how do you get out of bed? Like aside from work and contracts, like how do you get out of bed?
Well, this is the story. My mom, let's say she died a day after, which is true. She died a day after Mother's Day. She said she died around 7 a.m. I got on a flight at 2 to come back. I had 10 days with her, and I was like, okay, we were thinking, and we knew she was going to pass, but she lasted, I think, a lot longer than we expected. And I was like, before she passed, I was like, okay, Mom, I love you, but I can't stay.
Not for that moment.
I gotta go, you know. And then she ended up passing. And I got on the plane and I cried at the airport. But two ladies sitting next to me, oh, just angels. They just grabbed my hand and they just sat there with me and they cried with me.
You didn't know these ladies?
I didn't know these ladies. I got on the plane and my daughter was with me, my oldest daughter, Danielle. And, you know, we had our moments, you know, we'd cry, we'd laugh, cry, laugh. I got off the plane. As I was about to exit the airport, one of the ladies handed me a note. And she said, read it later. And I was like, okay. When I got home, I opened and I read it. The most beautiful things that a person could say to someone that is a stranger, but she spoke to me as if she was a friend for life.
Wow.
And she said how much my mom must be proud of me. I give the energy that I'm a woman who gives love. And it was just beautiful.
Wow.
And so I took that, but I had to go to work the next day after.
Wow.
I stayed in bed the whole day. I cried the whole day. I went to work and I wrote that album, the third album. And so that's how I released, and that's how I mourned. Yeah.
You put it in the art.
Yeah. And I to this day, I'm like, okay, my pain was somebody else's joy.
Yeah.
Because of the fact that, you know, I'm honest in all things. I don't want to lie, especially when you come to gospel. You shouldn't lie. You know,
Amen.
if I'm not feeling it, Jesus, I ain't feeling you
Yeah.
today. Why aren't I feeling you? Talk to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just be honest. But
Be real about it.
Be real.
That's
But
true.
I was like, how can I'm feeling pain. I don't have any uplifting thoughts right now. What do I do? And myself said, be honest. And that's what I did. But it turned out to be one of the best things for me and for other people.
That's really beautiful.
And I still, you know, the music takes me through, gets me through. If I had music, if I didn't have music in my life, I probably would have went into a deep depression.
I can imagine.
Absolutely. Because I felt like I was now belonging to a club that I didn't ask to join. I felt like an orphan, you know, that kind of thing. But yeah, we lost during COVID. We lost some people. My brother-in-law Keith, which was just the pinnacle of the family, you know, and that was really hard. And then in between that, so much happened to me. Like before COVID, I had cancer, which was the best thing that could have ever happened to me.
Okay,
I know that sounds weird. I know that sounds weird, but I tell the story. I tell the story. Yeah.
First of all, give me a brush because I need to go
Okay, you need this
to the
one?
next step.
Okay. Do you know?
So hear this story, right?
Do you know?
Okay, so now and
It's the weirdest thing. And no, I don't wish that if I had a choice and I had to say so, no, I wish that had never happened to me. However, I had cancer, but it didn't have me. And so it brought about such a beauty in my life that I didn't know I needed in a way. Like when I tell you, I love that paint right there. I love the fact that, oh my God, the way that those plates are sitting there look like wings, angel wings to
So
me.
you are very
I'm so aware and present.
and conscious of
I'm living
everything.
in the now. And I've always, I think now that I look back, I've lived in the future. Even when I'm on stage, I'm like, okay, in the moment we have to sing this, we have to sing that. Okay, oh, I hope they like this, I hope they like that. Okay, I wonder what would happen if, you know, everything is, well, hello. Do you not realize that you're standing in front of how many people? You singing what songs you wrote? You know, come on, wake up.
Come back.
And so, of course, what happens when you end up having cancer right before you go on your tour? You write another album.
Oh my
and then
God.
that's, you know.
Oh my God. You are the ultimate artist.
Listen.
That you can take those kinds of dramatic and traumatic experiences and really transmute them into. Can you imagine what kind of world we would be living in if everyone had the, let's say, discipline or simply made the choice to take whatever it is that they are going through or have been through and actually use it to propel them to the next steps of whatever it is they want to accomplish.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't find it as a, like, I have never said till this day, why me? I've never said that. I mean, you know, in this life, you're
That's
going to
a
go
gift.
through a lot of things. So who am I to say that I am far beyond, having some type of disease? And I mean, hold on, that's going a little bit too heavy. But I mean, you know, if you're lucky to go through your whole entire life without having something, God bless you. But we're all gonna have something,
I understand what you
whether it's a mental thing or a physical thing, or you're gonna lose someone, you're gonna be very sad.
Yeah.
So I will never say why me.
Yeah.
I say thank you, God, that it was me, and that I can handle it the way I'm handling it, because it's not just for me.
Yeah, but that's a beautiful way to be able to look at it.
Yeah, I believe I'm a testimony for other people as well.
I think you
what
are.
I mean?
I think you are.
Yeah.
I want to stick my finger in one of those colors.
Come on, honey, dig.
I think I'm going to choose this one over here.
The pigmentation on this is wonderful.
Okay.
I dare not say whose palette it is
Okay.
because
They didn't give you no money?
no, that and the younger generation cancel culture. I think this person has been canceled.
Okay, God bless.
So I'll just leave it.
Okay.
But because
Now-
somebody wrote me and said, "Oh my God, you're using that." I'm saying, listen, I am a dark chocolate woman who needs great pigmentation.
Okay, this one. Okay, so now I read in Sam Fine's book,
love him, yes.
the makeup artist, that people of color, melanated people, I should say, should do blush from back to front rather than front to back, because that's how melanated people blush. Do you believe that or agree with that or do that? So like instead of putting it right here on
Yes, I
the
understand.
ball of the cheek
I
and
understand.
going back, because that's not, he said that's not how we blush. So he said go over here and come back. Go over here and come back.
Well,
and then
that might,
really-
I'm sure that does work.
I'm just asking if you...
But if I look at a picture of myself, depending on the angle, then you won't see it.
Okay, got it.
You know what I mean? I do believe you should go light to dark.
Okay, and then you also put your blush at the places where black people naturally blush, right? Where you would naturally see if somebody was blushing,
Yeah,
where you would
absolutely,
naturally
absolutely.
see. Okay,
But
that's what I'm
I
doing.
actually put and I'll show you 1st. I'll do it. I'll go outside of my regimen
Oh,
for
I'm
a
sorry,
second.
I'm sorry,
So if
I'm
I take
sorry.
this off a little bit, right? I usually contour first. Now you see this brush is angled, so I'm gonna have to flip it
Okay.
to make sure both sides. And I usually do this first. So I already see where my angle gonna be.
All right. You better get up in the cracks and crevices. Hey.
So we do that first, right? So now, let me see, I want to make sure that I don't mix stuff together. Ooh, see, look, that's smooth.
All right. You better.
Okay, so we have that. So then I go in with the highlight first before putting the blush.
Yeah, I think, I mean, I've never used a highlight, but I think, like you said, if it was like a theater performance.
Right. And this
that
is what I'm...
people were going to see from a distance, then I could get away with that. And people just be like, he looks so shiny.
But you can do it for every day. You can do it for every day.
Yeah?
Just be a little lighter.
Okay, I was going to say.
Yeah, just be a little lighter.
Because
Now
I
I'm going
hope
dark.
that even with this blush that you really don't see it, but you should just feel the, like, he seems happy.
Exactly. But I will say here, because I do see where it stops.
So okay, I'm gonna do that
So
when
you
I,
have to
when I put my powder on it. Then I'm
blend.
I will blend.
Blend.
But I'm waiting to put powder because then I'll be done before you finish.
Oh yeah. Well, you know what? Okay. Yeah, it's true. So now, okay, I put that. I put the contour.
Yeah.
Now I like to go in with my color.
Okay.
For my cheeks, which also has a little bit of a.
And you use that to kind of like blend in.
To blend it, the two.
What you did from the light to the dark. Okay.
And then I put a little bit darker here.
All right. All right.
All right. Since lately I've been putting a little pink.
All
right.
It's gonna be all right.
Okay. He done made me.
Yeah.
He done made me go against my. No.
Now I'm curious
I'ma do
what
one
we
eye,
could
just
do in 3 minutes.
In 3 minutes? Okay, well, let me put a little eyeliner. Which,
Okay.
oh, I think I need
And
to
I'm
buy
gonna put some mascara on
Oh,
because mascara, they say, is really like for a man that wears makeup for whatever he's wearing makeup for. That's like your secret weapon because you can put that on without somebody
Oh,
knowing.
yeah. I was about to call his name, but I might meet him someday, so I won't say it. I think he be trying to tell people he don't wear. Yes, you do.
Oh, oh.
But I love him. Hello. Normally I put, the best. I know that they haven't paid me, but I want them to call me.
Who?
The best waterproof
Yeah.
pencil I live by. I will literally hurt somebody if they ever touch,
Is.
lose, or talk bad about.
Is.
Hamer. Hamer's long-lasting waterproof eyeliner, the best.
So now for those who are watching from America, Hema is like Target basically here in the Netherlands.
Because like I said, I'm a heavy sweater,
Yeah.
and when I put my eyebrows in, ooh, they ain't moving. They ain't going nowhere.
But this is the thing we were talking about earlier, actually, off camera. That idea of not being so designer oriented that you can't find quality in
Exactly. Because I have actually gone through all the high end.
We got 1 more minute.
Okay. Well, let me just try to put one eyebrow. Google me. You see, we put my faces together. I promise you.
Google me. I like
promise
that.
you that
I'm gonna start telling people that too. Actually,
promise
and
you
they're
my
like,
pictures.
"So, what do you do?" I'll say, "Artist and coach." You know what I mean? Like, just. Google. Then we're going to finish up with these beautiful faces, but I just want to thank y'all so much for tuning in, and I love you very much. I said I love you very much. All right, you be blessed. Do it.